And it's today, so I mean, like, it's a win-win. So, Colin Powell's dead, folks. So I'm reading from CNN. I got some pop-ups on my cell phone. Colin Powell. This pop-up is taking up half the goddamn screen. Get out of here. Fucking neighbors screaming. Thought they were talking to me. I've got this giant... Okay, so General Colin Powell, military leader and first black U.S. Secretary of State, dies after complications with COVID-19. So, folks, he was fully vaccinated. That's trending on Twitter. All the anti-vaxxers are upset because someone who's fully vaccinated died. He's also immunocompromised, so that's another factor. So first of all, I just want to say, I want to be very clear. Good. I'm glad he's dead. I think that makes the world a better place. If the only bad part about him being dead is that we can't look forward to it anymore. Like, it already happened. It's in the past. You know what I mean? So, that's the bad part. That's the only bad part of Colin Powell being dead. Colin Powell? Is he Colin or Colin? I don't know. Colin? What the fuck? Who cares? Yeah, so that's the only bad part about him being dead. And, so I'm just going to be former U.S. Secretary of State and chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff. Who cares? Powell was a distinguished and trailblazing professional soldier whose career... I don't care. Yeah, so my thing is, again, in case you don't know this, if this is like you're watching me for the first time, Republicans are garbage. Like, every time a Republican dies, I think it's a good thing. And I say that without any hint of irony whatsoever. It's good. I mean, like, this guy is a war criminal, and the fact that he's dead and hasn't been tried at The Hague, I think that's a problem. Again, like, the only part about him dying that's bad is that he's dead, and therefore we can't look forward to him dying anymore. The world's a better place. My phone turned off. Okay, here it is. Bush, apparently Bush. George Dubs. Is this H Dubs or George Dubs? Okay, this is W Dubs. Dubs. That's what Dubs means. Okay, Bush said Powell was a great servant. Public servant. See, that's my attempt at humor. It's quote, a great public servant. But, I said a great servant because that's what he was. He lied in front of the UN to promote a false war. Such a favorite of presidents that he earned the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Well, so did Rush Limbaugh. So, that doesn't really mean much. He was a highly respected at home and abroad. And most important, Colin, or Colin, I don't know how his name is, was a family man and a friend. All right. Powell was never mounted a White House bid when he was sworn in as Bush's... Who cares? Like, who gives a shit? So CNN, like, apparently the liberal SJW news outlet is just given a fawning... Oh, he's a professional soldier. Who gives a shit? I'm sorry, when your biggest contribution to humanity is murdering 1 million people, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Oh, someone who participated and without his involvement probably couldn't have gone along with. He was Secretary of motherfucking State and got us into the Iraq War. I'm sorry. There is nothing... There is not a single thing that would undo that kind of damage to the world. So... go fuck yourself, Colin Powell, or Colin Powell. In fact, I'm going to go with Colin Powell because that is a more apt way to pronounce his name because he is, in fact, full of shit. So, he's also dead, so that's cool. But there you go.